Well, hello everybody, and I hope that everyone is well on this wonderful Monday. It is Monday, right? I really hope so. But we are back with some Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Let me pull the game capture up. And I do apologize in advance if occasionally you hear the sound of leaf blowers outside. Because of all fun things, today had to be the landscapers day to come through. So that's a thing. Anyway, as you might have seen from the title, I have a cold today. So it's going to be interesting. I apologize if I sound a little bit more sniffly and nasally, and I also apologize in advance if this might be a bit of a shorter stream. Other than that, I don't think I have any other pre-stream announcements. So let's just go ahead and get into the fun and... Okay, game sounds are working. That is a good thing. We had some issues with that last time. I did end up doing some offline work. A little bit of wandering around in the Nether, and I finally got 2 of the foxhounds tamed. It took about a stack of coal for each of them. I don't know if that's normal or if luck just wasn't on my side, but I have these 2 guys. And they will follow you around, just like wolves do. But they don't have collars or anything on them, so that is one thing. I did not mean to do that. What else? But most of the time was spent in-world offline was gathering stuff to get some quest progression done. So we've got all this stuff in here, which will be fun. Don't think I have anything interesting in any of those. So let's just jump right on into it. With the blank ruins for the tier 2 altar. Oh, that's another thing that I also did offline. I went back to the sea temple that we defeated and think I correctly built the outline of what the full-sized blood altar would look like, but I'm not 100% sure if it's the correct one, because the images that I was looking at online are a little hard to read sometimes. And why is my mic acting bizarrely? Un moment, s'il vous plaît. Because you are picking up on a lot of my computer sounds that you shouldn't be. We'll try that and see how it works. I don't know, though. Might have to go back in and adjust that again later. But anyway. For the blank ruins, we will need a total of 8 to complete the And I'm really hoping that I set aside enough material. Yes, I did. Actually, where is my sigil of holding? Or divination sigil, rather. So with this, we can upgrade to a tier 2 blood altar. And that will allow us to get some better sigils. And just generally progress a little bit further in this particular branch of magic. And it has jumped up to tier 2. So, dark magic dust. Goodbye. So, pulverized coal, evil dust, glowstone dust, and blaze powder. Evil dust. Now I'm gonna have to try to remember what that recipe was. Glowstone dust. Blaze powder. And pulverized coal, which I think I have some of set aside in this chest. Well, that's pulverized charcoal. No. I mean, pulverized charcoal would be easy enough to get if it is that specific. Or pulverized coal, rather. There we go. And 2 dark magic dust. Which means we have unlocked a new quest line. So 4 slates equal 1 slate block. Throw a slate block into your 2-tier altar to create a reinforced slate. With 3000 LP. That we can do. I think we can do that. What did I do with my divination sigil? And we'll probably need the sacrificial dagger. They are probably going to have greatly changed the recipe, but I can't wait until we can get to the I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's one of the rituals that you can do. Okay, so there's 5,500 in there, so this should be good. There we go, reinforced slates. Now the Apprentice Blood Orb is a block of mana diamond, which are 9 individual mana diamonds, or is a block of mana diamond. So there's 9. And I don't have any sitting around in there. Hopefully we have enough in the mana pool. Probably should have brought out some more coal. Into the pool, please. There we go. And I picked up some more chameleons while I was out wandering around. Because I apparently have an addiction to collecting critters. Alright, so there's the block of mana diamond. And it needed 10,000 LP. Which means we are going to need a fair bit of food to keep from dying. There's 2,500 in there now. And I'm on fire. Of all the stupid ways to die, that was definitely one. Yeah, that is the command. It has been a long day. Actually, it really hasn't been. I ended up not going into work today. But I did try to do some stuff around the house. So we're at 7,000 of 10,000. I know that you have no audio at work, but hi, Jay. And thank you very much for stopping by. I should probably be in the water when I eat this, given the fiasco last time. There we go. $8,500 of 10,000. This is probably the most obnoxious part of the blood magic mod. And I think that there are some workarounds that you can do. Oops. As I kill myself again, not paying attention to how much health I'm taking away. That actually happened a fair number of times when I was trying to get all of the blood runes to upgrade it to the next tier. 97. And 10,000. So this is going to take just a bit while it absorbs all that blood. And there we have our apprentice blood orb. So it did store what was currently on the network. That's a good thing. I can never remember if it does that or not. Oh boy, all sorts of new stuff to go through. Including the Blood Altar Tier 3. Struggling to find out what the structure for each tier is? Don't pull up that old website and use this. Shift right click in the air to change the tier you want it to be at. You want it to be set to, then click on your altar to show off where you need to place the needed blocks for each tier. It's also good to show you how much room you need for the full altar. So that's a book in 1000 LP. I also changed up the organization system in here somewhat because some of the chests were starting to get a little overcrowded. That's not what I wanted to do. And of course I left the divination sigil in the house, so I can't tell how much blood is in the altar. I mean, if I knew the mod better, then I could probably gauge by how full the basin is. But I don't know the mod that well. I've used it enough that I should know it. Okay, 2000. Hello, Heather. How are you doing? So 20 blank ruins, 8 stone bricks, and 4 glowstone. Well, I already have the 4 glowstone up. Tier 3. And I believe that this is where the ruins need to go. But if I do that, and then... Yeah, okay, so that is where the blood runes will go. Now the question is, do I have the max tier altar set up correctly? Because if I do, no problem. Missing... Okay, so it is missing the blocks up there. Missing one block in that stack there. But I think other than that, everything is at the correct height. I'll just need to replace those glowstone blocks with something else. Speaking of stream shoutouts, well, streaming in general, how goes your heating situation? Did they finally get around to getting that fixed? Is it seriously not fixed yet? I might need to fly up to Canada and help you light a fire under their butts. That's good. So we're not going to worry about this for now, because that'll be a lot of standing at the blood altar, feeding it stuff. So blood infused wood, 2000 LP per. Do I really want to worry about the rest of this quest line today? Probably not. Can go ahead and remove those. Oh, I also figured out why the what? And where did I put it? Why the phasic resonator wasn't working. I was a little too high up in the air when I was flying around looking for things. Go away, slime. But I had had it in my inventory when I was walking around. Daily high temp is supposed to be above freezing until... Oh, that's good. Spooters. Bad spooters. Seriously? I mean, it makes sense since they're sort of buffed by the support creepers. And I will need to remember to add that other death in. But yes, so I was wandering around with this in my hand. Ow. Thank you very much, Heather. When I stumbled across this. So this is one of the patches of highly concentrated starlight where you can start building altars and stuff. I did end up finding another one over near the village that seems to be more concentrated and is also a little larger. So at this point, just ah! It's a matter of figuring out which place I want to build. Because it would be easy enough to set up warp points to both. But having it closer to the house might also be nice. So I don't know on that front. You can go in there. And again, I'm not sure how long today's stream is going to run. I am still not feeling 100% and a little loopy from the cold medicine. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're going to leave off with this blood magic stuff for now, because it is going to be a lot of just sitting next to the altar trying to build up LP. Instead, we will move on to Astral Sorcery, or maybe not, since it's turning daylight. That will have to wait till night. Until then, let us go up here. Latex processing unit, for which I have all the materials right here. Latex processing unit. And let's see, does this... It does require power. I am definitely going to have to upgrade the power at some point. I don't think that we're going to be able to completely run everything off the coal generator. So let's see, you go right there, and I know that that's in a weird direction. There's that. And what do you use? Power, water, and latex. Okay. So let us take you temporarily, and we'll fill you up with water. Which is going to be a potentially slow process. I also expanded out the hippogriff, or hippocampus pool some. Because I felt just a little bad that they were stuck in there. It's probably not faster to go this way, but it's still a different route. So this way we shall go. Ah! Okay, that did work. But it only accepts... There we go. That's a bit better. I think we need 9. It's 9 per plastic sheet. And we need 2 plastic sheets. For which we need more water. Actually, where is... Hoping that this will work. It does. It has a cooldown, but it works. It also is going to chew through anything that I've got in my blood network currently. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so plastic is just smelted dry rubber. So there we go. And then the compression dynamo. I don't think I set the stuff aside for that. But I should have everything. Except for the 30K coolant. But that won't be a problem. I don't think. Okay, so there are those. Then you mix these with snowballs to get the 10K coolants. And then it's these guys. Tin and Avium. Oops, did not mean to do that. Which I can take down to the smeltery real quick. Pretty sure it doesn't alloy with anything, but there we go. And in the meantime, that's silver and red alloy. Thank you very much, Heather. And thank you for stopping by. Always appreciated. Okay, so there's the redstone transmission coil that we need. 3 iron ingots, 5 iron plates. There's 4, so I'll need 1 more. It is incredibly easy to let your inventory become a nightmare in this. Compression dynamo. So I need 6 more tin. Actually, unless I have a tin gear. I don't have a tin gear. So now it's just waiting on that plate and the 30k coolant. It's 3 and 4. The rest I will sort out later. So the 30k is those two. Boom. And there's the compression dynamo, which is probably immediately going into there where I'm going to forget that it exists. Okay, lava bricks are bricks around a bucket of lava. Easy enough. Except for the fact that I need to make more bricks. Okay, you're Tech Reborn. You guys go in there. You in there, and you. Stone tank can go back up there for now. Block of tin. Snowballs. I don't have a chest for you guys yet, so you can go in there. That's not where I wanted to put you. It was the chest down. And water sigil. So while we are waiting on that stuff to cook, the energized smelter is this stuff. And it is coming up to nighttime. I think that that is all the stuff that I will need. I'll need the wand as well. Lens. I don't remember if those are in the corners or not. There we go. There's one. Oh, and two. So the next thing is a spectral relay, which are you guys, you, and no, not sticks. There we go. So there's that, and the looking glass. Which is 4 sticks. Gold, glass, and plank. Yay, I actually remembered the recipe from the brief moment that I looked at it there. With the looking glass in hand, right-click and look into the sky. A box will pop up which is zoomed into the sky. What you are looking for is constellations. You will know when you have found these when you see bigger stars that fade in and out of the center of the box. Some nights you will find constellations and other nights you might not, or you might see different ones each night. Also be aware, if you are too close to things such as buildings, the screen will go black. Once you have found a constellation, exit out of the telescope and open your tome. You want to find out what constellation it is, you will need to open the constellation tab. Okie dokie. So I do not currently have the astral tome on me. It is here. Let us see what we can find. Oh, wait, there's one. Constellations. Maybe that's Amara? No, I don't think so. Maybe it is. 3, 1, 2, 3. No, that's this guy. Decidia. You. Hey, there we go. Now, see if we can find anything else out tonight. Doesn't seem like it, but at least getting one is a start. And there's a zombie swimming over to try and say hi. So that takes us to the grindstone, which is marble, 2 wood planks, and 2 sticks. So marble, sticks, and planks. So now we have the grindstone. If you wish to make a sword or pickaxe from rock crystal, take the following into consideration. Size, grindability/durability. The bigger the better. This will increase the tool or weapon durability. Purity, power of starlight if used to transmit starlight, and resistance to loss of size when grinding. This will allow you to sharpen the tool or weapon to make it even stronger. Cutting equals tool damage or speed. With a little bit of starlight, glowstone, and aquamarine, you can craft illumination powder. This is very useful on its own, but far more useful when used to craft other items. Once crafted, you can right-click it on the ground and it will light up the area. Unlike a torch, it does not have a hitbox. The only way to put these out is to place a block over them. I think that I currently have some of this. Yeah. I ended up picking some up in dungeon chests and such. And then white magic dust. Which is illumination powder, mana powder, magic wax, and glowstone dust or beeswax. I have some magic wax. Illumination powder. Glowstone dust. And I think it was mana powder. That was the 4th component. Yay! White magic dust. Glass lens. And we'll go with the iron on that one. So there's another tier completely completed. And apparently I did jump the gun just a hair with that runic altar. But that's fine, because I should be able to break it and it will register from that. As soon as I get all this stuff sorted out. Because an unorganized inventory really is the bane of my existence. To the point where it will be interesting if one of my plans does go through and we end up setting up a server using the Trollcraft mod pack. That will probably be one of the easiest ways for people to troll me, is just messing up inventory storage systems. Okay, we do need to go get lava. Which I probably could have just used the lava sigil for. But where's the fun in that when I can come down here and potentially fall into a pit of lava and burn up? Okay. So the lava bricks were like that. Easy enough. No, you guys don't go in that chest. You go in this chest. What quest line were you in? This one. And there's that. Heat conductor. Eight silicon plates, iron bars. Okay. Where is my silicone? I am going to need to make more of you. You guys can go in there since you don't really have a home yet. Two gold coils. 12 gold, 4 redstone, 2 sticks. There's that. Okay, just wanted to double check and make sure that I hadn't set the stuff for that aside, but I think that when I was getting around to working on it, it hadn't registered that that was what the item was on the in the system. And we're going to go downstairs to do this, not on my nice wood floor. Alright, so you, the 2 gold, I believe that those go around like that. You guys go here. No, you there, and you there. Okay, sandy coal compound. Or 8 sand and a block of coal. Or 8 sand and a block of charcoal. That is much easier. Would be easier if I had more sand. There is always one little limiting factor that must be taken into consideration. Can remove those since those have been added to the list. And we'll go to the desert and pick up some sand. Hopefully not run into any death worms. I don't know if they would spawn here, considering these chunks had been loaded previously. Should go down and explore that ravine at some point as well. Because ores are always handy. Especially of things that we use a lot of, such as iron and copper. Okay, I'm not wearing any armor, so the invisibility should be effective. As long as I don't accidentally scroll onto something else. Ah! There we go. The only problem with depending on the Lumium for invisibility is the whole not wearing armor thing. I think that there are a couple of... There might be a bauble or something that you can run that would allow you to wear armor and still be invisible. There is a dungeon down there. Death from above? Or this isn't a dungeon, this is a... mine shaft? Mine shaft that intersected with a dungeon? I don't know, but either way it's cool. And there's a chest. Always be wary of chests, though. You never know for sure if they might be explosive until you open them. I'm going to die due to being on fire. Nope, not quite. Stupid flower. Was greatly unnecessary. Yeah. This button. At this point, I very much just need to see if I can find a way to bind that command to a hotkey. Can you climb these? No, you can't. But I do have a pickaxe again. So I've got that going for me. Would be a good idea to collect these gems. I think that I still need some of them to complete a quest. but it's also useful to have them around since their melted form is used in crafting a variety of different things. There's one of those stupid fire squids down there. I have completely lost track of what I was doing initially. Ow. Fire squids. I had intentionally come down here for something. What that is, or was, I now don't really remember. Diamonds! And lag! Because you know what they say, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Though actually, in terms of jewelry, I'm not terribly fond of diamonds. It's all very cliche. Give me something sparkly and colorful and I'll be thrilled. Not that I wear jewelry all that often. Hello, Hellbond. How are you doing today? Hopefully work and such are treating you well. That's not what I wanted to do. And now we're back. What is up here? A dungeon of some sorts. One that I have quite obviously been in before. Unless it just randomly spawned with empty chests. Hello, buddy. Will this hurt you? No, I think I need an actual diamond sword. So we'll just leave you alone for now. So I did wander out this way with a plan. I do not remember exactly what... Oh, I was picking up sand. That's what I was doing. And then I got distracted.